wanna be down with the king.
It's the Sports Kings.
Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, work done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the king.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
Welcome to a Wednesday, the Wednesday edition of the Sports Kings podcast, a.k.a.
Hump Day.
Little delay on that. Yes, it is Hump Day, and we are glad to help you get over that proverbial hump. I am Big Mike, my partner Rob Calloway, with me as usual. Don't forget, we're being heard via Spreaker.com, so make sure you tell everybody you know. Also, you guys can contact us on the social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. All three handles, our email address, as well as sportskingslive@gmail.com. It is Wednesday. We are now into the third day of the illegally inflated football scandal involving the New England Patriots and everyone's favorite quarterback, Tom Brady. So we'll get you guys caught up on the latest as far as that's concerned. Had some NBA basketball last night, playoff games. The Bulls and the Cavs, also the Clippers and the Rockets. So we'll give you a recap of those and give you our thoughts on what we saw last night, or for me, this morning, or this afternoon rather. We'll tell you why they actually say a tiger cannot change his stripes. What's happening here? Is Odell Beckham going to be on the cover of Madden 16?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Screw Tom Brady, man. They're having a big reveal for Madden, man.
I hadn't played Madden in like 5 years. I have no idea, but it looks like...
I don't think it should be Grunt. It needs to be Odell. I was like...
Who cares? Why does it make a difference? Whether it's Gronk or
I'm just saying, Grunt, I mean, that'd be a good... There you go.
Okay, yes, Odell Beckham Jr. And they put the wrong picture up there. They didn't put the picture of the joint against the Cowboys. The actual catch. That's a bummer. Like, if anything, I'm more disappointed in that than anything. Like, they got like this.
I don't know how good of a picture with them for the cover.
That was awesome. They had it up earlier today on ESPN. They had it up earlier. Yeah. It's iconic. It's like if he ever gets a shoe, they should put that on the shoe, like the Jordan thing. As a matter of fact, I need to go ahead and trademark that immediately.
Yeah. Nobody's doing that, man.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and get my patent on that immediately so I can come up on some no work money. Anyway,
LeBron will have his hairline on the shoe, headbands or something.
That ain't cool. By the way, that's already trademarked by the RZA, the Jizza, Method Man, the old dirty bastard.
Oh, the woo.
Yeah, we got some like one little baseball thing. This boxing thing will not go away, so we'll give that a little mention. Some NCAA stuff as well, and a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. I've had some Tim Tebow in my notes for probably the last 3 days, and I hadn't broken it out. You know, it's like that one fatal bullet in the chamber. I might go ahead and shoot that thing today. But first and foremost, let's get back. And as well, don't forget we're going to do on this day like we do every single episode of the Sports Kings podcast. We will make sure we get to that. So, the latest on the Tom Brady illegally inflated football or deflated football scandal. As we all know, he's been suspended to this point 4 games, the first 4 games of the 2015-16 season. The team has been disciplined or docked a first-round pick in 2016 and a 4th-round pick in 2017, as well as $1 million cold, hard cash. Today, see, there it is, the picture of Odell Beckham doing the one-handed situation.
Yeah,
that's ill, man. Yeah. That's the illest picture. The Madden people, the EA people, they missing on this one. Yeah, they kind of missed. They got him doing some sort of ballerina thing. Looks kind of, whatever-ish, but
like you stretched out. Yeah, I mean, I can see how DK a side angle will be Stopper,
Yeah,
man.
that's the illest one, man. They losing on that. I mean, it ain't like I care. I'm not gonna go purchase it. What, like Madden games is like what, like $70 now? They up to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Too many other things I can do with that money. But back to Tom Terrific and the New England Patriots. The Boston Herald came out today with a cover story. Now it's all about jealousy. For some reason, everyone's just jealous of the Patriots, and now it's time to bring them down on the back of some deflated footballs. To that, I would answer, why is no one doing this to the Pittsburgh Steelers? They've got a couple of championships in the last decade, don't they? Why is no one doing this to them? Yeah, it doesn't really fly. And the other thing, it's like, as a Patriots fan, you have to know that you are way past the level of acceptable arrogance and smugness. Like, you have to know that as a fan. And that's why you feel so insecure now. That's why you feel like, oh my God, everyone's out to get us, because you know, you're the team that, like, this is the same team that when Santonio Holmes, was he with the Steelers then, or was he with the Jets? It was with the Jets, because after they won, he went around around Gillette Stadium doing like the airplane flying thing. They talked about how classless it was. Then they turn around and beat the Chargers, and then they start doing the lights out Merriman dance on the Chargers logo. Like, it's different. You know what I mean? And when LaDainian Tomlinson mentions it, they're like, oh, stop crying. Nah, but hold on. Wait a minute. When you were crying about it, why was it different? See, these are the type of things that I remember that stick in my brain for when opportunities like this come up, when people think that you're just being jealous of them. Nah, sometimes you bring that stuff on yourself. As a fan, as an organization, even like Rob mentioned it, the sit down with Jim Gray, even in the first press conference when the news came out about the footballs possibly being deflated, there was still that whole, smugness, and Robert Kraft demanding an apology. Once this thing vindicates my organization, I demand an apology. Well, what about when it doesn't? You never talked about that, Robert. What about when it doesn't vindicate your organization? Where are we at now? Who's gonna do the apologizing? You? Obviously not, because you pissed off mad that you got fined with $1 million and Doc draft picks. You mad now because now you feel like the reputation of your organization and this whole Patriots way has been soiled. It's been soiled.
It already was.
Yeah. To anybody outside of the great Northeast, in that area, that New England, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Delaware area, yeah, it's pretty much has been. You know what I mean? Like, everyone kind of looks at this team as the team that gets away with a little bit more than they should. The team that the Aaron Hernandez thing is gonna always hang over your head. Whether right or wrong, because there's no way if we're gonna be honest about it, there's no way that you draft a dude knowing he's gonna commit 3 murders and another attempted murder by shooting a dude in the face. You don't really know that's gonna happen, but it happened. You know what I mean? And had it happened to any other organization, it would have been a bigger deal. The same way they're making a big deal about this kid that the Seahawks just drafted from the University of Michigan. And Rob, you weren't here on Monday, but I'm at the point now where I just want somebody, wherever you are, whatever your stance is. If you're one of these, I'm gonna stand on the table and I'm gonna beat my chest for this domestic violence issue. Tell everyone that if your position is that if someone is involved in any way with domestic violence, they don't deserve to work in the NFL any longer. Say that, but stop being vaguely mad that a guy got drafted or vaguely mad that a guy got re-signed by another team and not saying exactly what you want to say. Say it. If you feel that way, come out and say it, and then we can have a conversation. But as long as people are just being, oh my God, I can't believe the Cowboys signed Greg Hardy. Oh my God, I can't believe this kid got drafted. All right, what do you think should happen? I asked the same question when Ray Rice got his 2 games, and everyone went into an uproar. Okay, we understand your position is 2 games isn't enough. Now you have to tell me what is. You have to tell me what is enough, what is too much. The court said that it was too much, that the year or the indefinite suspension, when he took them folks to court, yeah, the judge said it was too much. So where do you guys stand?
It was too late. It was too much, but it was too late.
Yeah, because the Ravens had already cut him, and they had no intentions on cutting him. They had every intention on playing 2014-15 with Ray Rice in the backfield. But then, people got mad. A video came out that the NFL swore to us that they had never seen before, which I still maintain shouldn't matter. He told you what happened. Oh, then he lied on that dude too. That was the other thing. They lied on that dude and said that he didn't tell them, he wasn't forthright with them, so they didn't really know what happened in the tape. Then when he went to court, they found out, yeah, he did. He told you everything that happened on the tape. That's some ill stuff. Which brings me to this point. And everyone's been talking about it today, and it's something that I've always maintained. That the league that wants to stand on the integrity of the game has none itself. Has not one damn bit of it itself.
Yeah, say that, bro. Say that.
So where are we at now? Everyone has to have integrity, but the league itself.
Well, you know what I'm interested in saying is if they're going to be able to make this thing stick, or if Tom Brady is not going to miss one game. I mean, because I was reading today. We talked about Don Yee yesterday, who is his agent, but also a lawyer. But now he's also enlisted Jeffrey Kessler. And
the NFL killer is what I call him.
Right. And then he has several other lawyers that he's hired to be a part of, I guess, Dream Team, if you will. And I'm kind of curious to see, if he's really going to be penalized. I mean, the team, they're going to be penalized, that $1 million in the draft pick. But this whole Brady thing, just the fact that he can appeal it, there's a chance that he might be able to beat it.
Which is going to be very, very awkward. You understand what I'm saying? Like the dude who you're going to tell me is at the center of all this. Let's say he doesn't. He gets his suspension thrown out. And if you're one of those people listening to this saying like, oh, man, what the hell? You crazy as hell. That don't happen. Yeah, it does. Ask Jonathan Vilma. Ask him.
Yep.
Paul Tagliabue came in and said, you know what this is? Crap. Jonathan, go back to work. You and Will Smith. You and Anthony Hargrove. You and Scott Fujita. You guys go back to work. This is all bull crap. And you remember when we were doing shows when this was happening, and I kept saying, it doesn't feel like anything happened. And Joe Vitt came out and he said that we're being punished for the spoken word, not for the clenched fist. And I said he's absolutely right. There was a bunch of words spoken. Greg Williams, he said a bunch of words like, yeah, go to the head and blah, 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 blah. And Frank Gore, this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da. He said a bunch of words. Now, mind you, in the Greg Williams thing, no money was spoken of. He was just, being old crunk defensive coordinator,
right?
Crazy white guy.
So what did it say? Hit his body and his head or fall, or hit him in the head and his body or fall, or something like that?
All those little cliches that every defensive coordinator in the world would use at one point or the other. But then all of a sudden they wanted to put everything on two people, on Sean Payton and Jonathan Vilma. Like, what? How did this happen? How was it an institutional thing? You tell me that you're suspending Sean Payton for a year.
And don't forget, Mickey Loomis got caught up in that thing, the GM, for 4 games?
Yeah.
They got him for 4 games.
It's just one of those things that couldn't be. It couldn't be. To me, it couldn't be, because like people who said they watched tape of the games in reference, like the San Francisco game, or was it the Green Bay game? One of the games, those playoff games, the opposing team had more personal foul penalties than the team that you got on quote unquote trial for bounties. Yeah, that don't sound right. It would seem more likely to me that the team that was getting paid to take people's knees out and hit people upside the head, yeah, they probably have a couple more of those yellow handkerchiefs. Just saying.
Yeah, but the crazy, just going back to that, that thing in New Orleans, Bounty Gate. Just the whole origins of that thing was just crazy. How somebody was there filming a documentary about Gleason, right?
Yeah.
That's what they were doing, filming a documentary about Gleason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going through his ALS, and then this comes out through them being there and documenting the coming and going of the Saints. That was always weird to me.
So when your favorite team is denying HBO and running for